Okay. Hey, Moon Jelly, how's it going? Happy Friday night. We're going crazy, as you can tell. Crazy stuff happening tonight. Hey, Autumn. Love your shirt. Thank you. Cats in space. You can't go wrong, right? Can't go wrong. Okay. Happy Friday. Yes. Happy Friday, everyone. I hope everyone's off work. I hope y'all are all on the couch with some good food in hand, a cool beverage, and a project. I hope everyone had a good end of their week. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I want to put you today. I don't know why. I'm just going to do it here. Hi, Killian. Hi, Ollie. How's it going? I know, Ollie. It's been a minute. How have you been? What's going on? I was enjoying the nice weather today. I took Ophelia on a little run. Let's get to turn this front. Yeah, guys, party, party, party. This is me partying. It was funny. My partner was like, "Oh, you could do it live tonight. I bet everyone will join because it's Friday night." I was like, "Are you trying to say that the crafters don't have a big Friday night plans?" Oh yeah, I put up my yarn wall. I'm excited. I'll have a video about it going up next weekend. Next weekend. Not overtime times a night. Literally just sat down to work on my whip. Oh, perfect. It was a really slow, bad run, Killian. Like it was so bad that I took myself to get ice cream after. I was like, that was actually miserable. Yeah, definitely. We all have huge Friday night plans. Everyone's canceling plans to be here right now, right? Like that's what we're doing. I also almost tried to schedule this live for a certain time, and I'm really glad I didn't because I was planning on going live like at 5, and then I was planning going live at 6, and then I was planning going live at 7. So I'm glad I didn't end up doing that because here we are, it's 8:45. But we made it. Doing okay, just crocheting some yip yips from Sesame Street. Wait, what? I don't even know what that means. What is a yip yip? Oh, they're cute. They're like, I don't really know what it is actually. It kind of looks like an octopus, but the mouth looks like a bug. Yeah, are we tipsy tonight, Ollie? Yeah, it's like our my favorite ice cream place in town, and I did it like last weekend when I went on a longer run, and then today I was like, "Oh, that's not a bad that's not a bad idea." A post-run snack. Not tonight. I wish I could be a runner. It took me a long time to get to this point. Like literally I started running last May and I couldn't run a mile without stopping. And if I did, it was like basically walking, like a 15-minute mile. And slowly but surely I've gotten better. And now I can run more, but I'm still pretty slow. But it literally it's been almost a year. So um wait, I need to count how many stitches I have. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Woo! That was crazy. Okay, 22 stitches. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 20, 21, 22. Okay, we're good. Mm. Why did autocorrect to tip tips? That's so funny. They look like pitcher plants. Oh, they do. That is what they look like. How did everyone know what yip yips were except for me? Am I don't know. I'm not cultured, I suppose. I wasn't a Sesame Street kid though, so um, I suppose that's why. Thank you guys. So proud of you for running around. Thanks. Yeah, it was tough, but it was good, and Ophelia loved it. I went to one trail and it was so muddy, and I was like, okay, we got to go somewhere else. Went to a different trail, paused because there were deer everywhere, so I had to let them walk by, and then ran walk the way, got ice cream, and now here we are. ended up being good. They got pretty popular to crochet last year. They did? I had no idea. I had no idea. Yeah, I never really watched honestly, any puppet situation is kind of freaky to me. I'm honest. I'm not a big puppet person. They kind of scare me. Did he get a video of the deer? I tried to, being like, "Oh my gosh, like the trail's packed today," and then I flipped the camera, but they kind of ran off screen because people were biking coming towards them from the other way, so they kind of freaked out. But there are deer on that trail all the time, and it's kind of just a hassle where I'm like, I have to be on my dog. You know what I mean? She runs off leash and she's fine, but you never know how your dog is going to interact with a wild animal or they're going to interact with your dog. So every time I see them, I'm like, oh, you know, chill. I'm like it with clowns. I hate clowns. Clowns are terrifying to me. Terrifying. So I hear you on that. I hear you on that. I saw a deer basically fall down a hill on Wednesday. That's so funny. The deer in this town are crazy. So I live near a college campus, and it was funny because on spring break, all the college kids were gone, and the deer just went crazy. They were all over campus, and it just made me laugh. They're also, I don't know, the deer in this town are kind of dumb. Like they like on the way to the run, I was driving and there were deer just all up in someone's yard. I was like, "Where did you come from? Like this yard is not near a park. Why are you here? Where's your home? Go home." Terrified of Big Bird. I hear that. I've been deathly afraid of things in costumes since I was very young. I feel like Muppets would semi fall into. I totally agree. They're just kind of creepy. I don't know. I feel the same. Okay, hear me out. I feel the same about character actors at like Disney World and parks and stuff like that. It really freaks me out. I don't know. The idea of like a grown adult pretending to be like a kid character, like a princess, I don't know. And then they're serious to you. I really don't like it. It makes me really uncomfortable. I'm not like scared of it, but I don't like it. I'm scared of statues underwater and underwater caves and actually most things underwater. That's because the ocean's scary. I totally agree with you. I was talking to a friend about it today. I was like, I love ocean documentaries, but like the ocean should be knowledge only, like not never close up. Like I never want to be like even when I lived in Florida, I don't know. It's any body of water, I'm like, it gives me a little bit of stress constantly. You know, just a little bit. Just just a little bit. I remember there was one time in Florida where we swam out to like a sandbank and I didn't want to do it, but I was like, everyone's gonna do it. Okay, I went. And then we were swimming back and I got caught in like a mild riptide. It was very small and I knew what to do and I got out of it. And I had my friends there. So I was like, y'all need to pull me right now because I'm not moving. But that was the scariest thing. And I was like, I'm not doing this again. I was like, I'm never swimming in the ocean again. The thought of boats and planes underwater make me sick. I don't know how people play those like underwater horror games. Mm-mm. I don't like that. I don't like that. Even when I was in like rivers in Florida where I know there's not like a shark or something that's gonna kill me, it's just still, I don't know, it's freaky. There are things in here. Things. I know it's always interesting to see what different things people are afraid of. I totally agree. Seawater that's not clear. I totally even clear water. I don't know, it just freaks me out. What's in there? Water towers? Wait, why do water towers freak you out? I know that's me too, Chantal. I'm like, so much of the ocean we have not investigated, and that freaks me the fuck out. It's freaky. Every time I think of water towers, I think of Aquamarine. Is that the mermaid show? I never watched that. Aquamarine in the water tower. What? What does that mean? I never saw that show. Mermaid movie. Oh, I thought that was the show with the Australian girl. Hi, everyone. What hook size are you using right now? I'm using 4 millimeter. Oh, that was H2O. Oh, I'm thinking of H2O. I really thought those were the same things. Wait, now I need to look this up. I was not like a mermaid kid. Um, Aquamarine. Oh, movie, maybe I should say. Maybe I should specify. Oh my gosh. This and the H2O were like the same in my mind. This is me just now realizing those are two different things. Wow. Never knew up until this point. That's kind of funny actually. Yeah, I wasn't a mermaid. I was like a Harry Potter or like, I don't know, Hunger Games kid. That was more my Star Wars too. Same as me. Awesome. What are you working on? What are you creating? I'm making a baby star onesie. So I've done the first, this is the head part, and there are going to be a bunch of legs coming out. So that's what I'm working on. You didn't play Memories in the Pool. We played like houses in the pool where everyone gets their own spot in the pool and you play house, but we never played like, well, I guess we kind of played mermaids. We just never watched the show. Cleo, no. It's so funny. Sometimes when I hear Zach say no, I think of that show. I should watch that though. I'm a fairy in the woods intent on luring men into their dooms. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. But also I feel like, I don't know. My play I feel like was I pretended to be George Washington. Yeah, did you do the thing where you like flip your hair up, you know? And it makes gives you like the bump, like the George Washington bump. I also feel like, I don't know, I play with my brother a lot in the pool, so I feel like we didn't often play. That definitely changed the dynamic of the games we played. Mud soup. I didn't do much mud soup. Mm-mm. Mud soup, that's so funny. Oh, wait, is this a decrease row? No, it ain't. Wow, I really wanted to go live all day. Now I'm sorry, guys. I feel like I'm a little tired. I don't have much energy. I do not have much energy. Hi, Yvonne. Hi. Always try to do handstands in the pool. Yes. And my siblings would like see who could hold their breath for the longest time underwater, somersaults, cartwheels, like all that stuff. We also played a lot of horse in the pool with like, like a plastic basketball hoop, you know? We did that a lot. Mixing all the shampoos and lotions into a magic. Oh my gosh, I never did that. I would just go. I was I was a Snoopy kid. I would go and I would just look through all the drawers in everyone's bathrooms. And sometimes I would try on like the makeup and stuff like that or like smell the products, but I was a Snoopy kid for sure. I was a Snoopy kid. For sure. Wait, I forgot I got my dessert. I got these protein bars from Costco, and this is the chocolate brownie flavor, and it's so good. Yes, I would go through people's closets too and, like, try on stuff. Mhm, mhm. I'd bake with my mom because I love mixing everything together. I love that. Costco. I love Costco. So good. So good. I keep forgetting if it's a decrease row. Yeah, I'm on a decrease row. This is the issue with doing this while talking, is that I'm forgetting what row I'm on. Because I feel like the last few times I've been doing this on live, I haven't been shaping, I've just been doing borders and stuff. It's hard to remember. Guys, you know what I realized today? I was watching, like, an interview of Amanda Seyfried talking about movies she's been in and just kind of, like, thinking back into her career and how she's grown and all that junk. I didn't realize, do y'all remember in, like, 20, was it pre-pandemic or was it post-pandemic? Some girl came out and said that she had founded some kind of blood test that could detect, like, hundreds of different kinds of diseases. First off, I remember hearing that and being like, "That's not true." But apparently people thought it was true because she got, like, a bunch of investors, and she ended up going to prison for, like, fraud because her blood test did not do anything, and she just took all the money and kind of ran. Well, I first off thought about that a couple months ago and thought, "Man, I must have just dreamt that because I don't know what happened to that girl." No, that was real. She went to jail. She got, like, an 11-year sentence. Elizabeth Holmes, yes, thanks, Autumn. Anyway, so that really happened, for those of you who vaguely remember that. She sold them to CVS. Oh, I didn't know that. But apparently Amanda Seyfried played her in a show. They made, I think on Hulu or something, they made 1 season of a show about her, and she talked about how she really liked playing that character because she had so much video footage of this girl and, like, her mannerisms and stuff, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that was real? That wasn't like a I don't know, I thought I dreamt that up or something." Um, but yeah, crazy stuff. Brooke out here being healthy with her dessert choice. Keep in mind, I got ice cream earlier today, Chantel. I got a big cone of chocolate peanut butter ice cream. How many Kobus does that project take? I don't know. I should have counted. I need to check my receipt, but I think I got maybe 7 Kobus and I've got 3 left. So it takes a good amount. And that was the smallest size I finished. So, did y'all watch Apple Cider Vinegar? What? And how she Oh yeah, she faked a deep voice. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yeah, I noticed that in I was reading comments on Amanda's performance, and they were like, and one of the comments said, "Ugh, why'd she fake that deep voice?" And they were like, "Because the woman faked the deep voice too." I was like, "Dang." Hi Jade, how's it going? Hope you're having a good Friday. Okay, okay. We're on it, guys. We're on it. Oh my gosh, the emote moon jelly. Excited. I get excited when I see them. I'm like, oh yeah, those exist. Apple cider vinegar is about that Aussie health influencer who faked having, oh my gosh. I watched a video of her getting interviewed about that. And they were like, "Do you have brain cancer?" And she was like, "I was in a position to where I believed I had brain cancer." And the interviewer was like, "Did you have cancer?" And she said, "I was," like, she just kept repeating the same thing. And the interviewer was like, "Why are you being stupid?" How did the star onesie go? It went great. I've got it somewhere. This is number 2. So going well. Wait, guys, what's everyone working on tonight? Did I not ask that already? Yeah, actually, Ollie, you remember I talked to you about that book called Word Slut a few weeks ago? She in the book talks about that, the how our voices sound and how we view, like, how women do tend to lower their voices if they're trying to be more dominant because most people think that it's, it indicates dominance, and they raise their voice in certain scenarios if they're trying to be more caring or something like that. And it was very interesting. And she talked about female politicians and how they alter their voices to portray a certain kind of character. It was very interesting. It's actually insane. I don't use that word lightly. No, it literally is. I went to school with someone who would constantly lie about things like that. And it's crazy, and it's also sad. Like there's something chemically wrong with people who do that, or very emotionally wrong, that you feel like you have to, like, that's not, you know what I mean. That's not a sign of something's going wrong, and it's unfortunate. I'm working on the blobfish because I spent my whole night making myself into a freaking Barbie. That picture was so cute. When I saw that, I was like, "Yep, yep, I couldn't do that myself. Loved it." Just joined. What are you crocheting? I have my first ever market tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Good luck tomorrow. I hope it goes well. I'm working on a baby star onesie right now. I'm crocheting a decoy bee's nest for your friend. Cute. Yeah, I liked that, and it also talked about how, like, the gay voice, how lots of people think that they can tell someone's sexuality by mostly for men, they can tell men's sexuality based on how high or low the pitch of their voice is, and what that means, and why that thought developed, and why some gay men do seem sometimes to have a similar cadence in the way they speak, and why that doesn't apply to gay women. It was very interesting. Yeah, what kind of market is it? What's Oh, it's called Word Slut. I'll put it in the It was such a good book, man. Such a good book. Oh, look, there's a little video about it. Oh, little YouTube video about it. Here. Um, but yeah, I hope the market goes well. Okay. Am I decreasing here? I think so. I am. I am. Oh, it's a farmer's market. Ooh, awesome. I feel like that kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Market people feel free to correct me, but I feel like that kind of lowers the intensity if it's a farmer's market versus if it's like a crafter focused market. I feel like I'd be more stressed for a crafter focused market, but maybe I'm wrong. Yes, add it to the TBR. Oh, wait, guys, book. Ooh, little carrots. That would be cute. Making little foods for the farmer's market. I want to think of other like fun commands that y'all can use while I'm live related to crafting and things. I just need to think of it because I watch a streamer very often who plays video games, and she has a lot of commands like that that just makes it, I don't know, makes it fun, you know? Like she's got like a burp counter and a screen counter and like I don't know other things like the like that I think are fun. And, like, she's got one that she's got a command that's called PP duel, and you can PP duel someone else in chat, and, the Nightbot will tell you who has a bigger penis, and it's so funny. Am I gonna get, like, in trouble for saying that word? He'll tell you who has a bigger PP. It's so funny. I never have the bigger PP. Love the arm wall behind you, so pretty. Thank you. I'm really I feel like it's finally, like, full. I love listening to all the book recommendations. Thank you, because they're always here. Ooh, you're making a Doctor Who scarf or blanket. That's awesome. I want to make the Doctor Who scarf. She's got so much fun stuff like that, guys. I don't know. It makes it very entertaining that like if something maybe if the stream itself isn't like if she's doing something not super exciting on the stream itself, you can entertain yourself with the Nightbot commands. I love it. I also was watching this streamer the other day playing Call of Duty, and she had a heart rate monitor on. She like um it was on her arm, and you could at first I thought it was fake. I was like, "Oh, this streamer's like faking this heart rate monitor." But then because it was going from like a difference of like 5 numbers when she was just talking with the chat, but then she got into the game, and when she got into the game, heart rate spiked. It was crazy. I was like, "Oh shoot, this is like real." I was like, "This it's a real heart rate monitor." Thought it was funny. It was really cool. What streamer is it? Let's see. I'll find. Mhm. This her. She's great. What's everyone doing this weekend? Are y'all doing anything fun? I kind of don't know what I'm doing this weekend, honestly. I feel like work's been pretty slow, so I've had a lot of time to dedicate to this. So I'm like caught up on videos, I'm caught up on editing. Like I've already got my video for next weekend uploaded onto YouTube. It's private and it's ready to go live. Like, so I don't know what I'm gonna do this week. Usually my whole week is focused on work, and my whole weekend is focused on crochet. And usually I run over the weekend, but I ran today, so now I don't need to. And now I'm like, what do I do? I'm fun fact, if y'all don't know this about me, I have to be doing things all the time. It was the way I was raised. I know it's a personal problem. I do not know how to relax, and my partner is constantly reminding me that it's okay to take breaks, but I don't know how to. And so that's literally, I think, why this craft thing came so good to me is because I like in college, I was fine because I would spend if I wasn't in class or at work, I would spend 24/7 studying because there's something to do, you know, I and then I discovered this and I was like, "Okay, this is, like, kind of relaxing, but it's still doing something." And then when I started doing this, I was like, "Oh, well, I could post videos about it, and then that's even more productive." Oh gosh, it's so bad. Go on a hike. I was thinking about that, but the weather? all the hikes right now are mud piles because it's been raining so much, so I think I actually will. So usually what Ophelia and I do for at least like one or both days of the weekend is we'll go sit at a park for several hours, crochet, read, etc. So I do think I'm going to do that. I'm getting I'm becoming a vegetable. I have so much to do, but I'm avoiding it all. You got this. You got this. Keep avoiding. I work the Saturday shift. Chantel, you work too much. Dude, you work so much. I'm so sorry. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow and I'm going to Sakura Matsuri in DC on Sunday. Oh my gosh. Wait, remind me what cosplays did you make? Is the Nightbot something you do or is it an actual person commenting? It's something I set up. So um it's it's a bot. It's a robot that you go in and you put commands in. So like I went in and I put in the like earlier I put in the book command. And so I say if I type exclamation mark book or if anyone types exclamation mark book, well really it's just the mods. If the mods type exclamation mark book, this is the response Nightbot automatically has. It says Brooke has mentioned reading and then it counts how many times I've mentioned it. This many times, blah blah blah. And so I've done several like that. And so I've got some for like my friends. Like if I want to mention a friend, it'll link their social media and I don't know, things like that. I feel anxious if I'm not doing anything. I totally agree. I totally agree. I totally agree. But yeah, I'm trying to think if anyone has any recommendations for other fun things to put in the bot. Let me know. I'm just gonna wear a cute outfit. Oh, that's great. You know, I feel like the cosplays are super fun, but I feel like it if as someone who doesn't go to cons, I feel like it will make things feel like a chore a little bit. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the stress of putting together, a good cosplay and what if it falls apart? What if this? What if that? And so I feel like it will be nice sometimes to just go looking cute and just, not feel like you have to like be in character or something like that. Yeah. Yes, linking the friends. Hey Amy, how's it going? I hope your week ended up well. Okay, stop doing that. Stop mentioning your age in the chat. Hi Aisha, how's it going? Do you have frequently asked questions? Ooh, that's I was thinking of doing like a like current project like command, but I would have to change that every time I go live. But like so I could just say like exclamation mark project and it would link this pattern or something like that. But yeah, but frequently asked questions a good idea. Just got done making and eating cake for my son's baby. Ooh, what cake did you have? I was trying to look up some book and there's one that's exclamation mark key and it gives you a random DJ Khaled quote. I love that. Love that, love that. Link Instagram, fave patterns, tutorials. Okay, okay, that's a good idea. Ooh, chocolate. Love chocolate. Love a chocolate cake. Perfect me, I have to attach every little tag on the 21 projects. Oh no, April. I'm so sorry. Stuff like that I feel like is so tedious and stressful. Hi. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. What I could do ooh, I just thought of a good idea. People always ask me in chat, "Oh, what should I make next? What should I make next?" I could do a random project generator to where it could randomly give me any kind of crochet or knit project. Oh, Jennifer, why are you sad? I'm sorry. Ooh, a crochet or knit along would be so fun. You love repetitive tasks, Ollie. You're the friend we need. Like, you're the friend that I want to wave in my ends and frog my projects and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, random projects, a good idea. I'm writing this down, guys. Write that down. Write that down. Um, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Jen. I hope you start. I am. Let us know if we can help. I hope hanging out is helpful. How do I do a single stitch? Can you show me, please? I've been trying so hard. I have a tutorial on my channel. I will link it right here. Let me grab it real quick. Actually, oh, guys, that was what I wanted to do this weekend. I know it's not relaxing, but I want to kind of batch create tutorials for specific stitches so that if I'm having like a slow weekend, a slow week where I can't get a video out, a video that I really want to put out, I can post a tutorial like for a stitch, you know? Like I upload them all to YouTube. I keep them as draft, and then if I need something to go out, I'll post that. I think that's what I want to do this weekend. Good stuff. Yeah, seriously, Ollie. I don't take a yard winding. The other day I was winding yarn and it was knotting so bad, and I was like, I need someone to untangle this yarn. Guys, I'm so bad at untangling yarn. So bad. Yeah. This is gonna be Sisterhood of the Traveling Ollie, where Ollie just goes around, comes to our homes, weaves in our ends, untangles our yarn, cakes our yarn up, and then we send Ollie to the next house. Perfect? Perfect. Def do that. Okay, thank you. I thought that was such a good idea today because I was thinking, what should I do this weekend? I've got time. So if anyone has any ideas, I think I put down stacked single crochet. I put down the V stitch because we were talking about it. I put down the granny stitch, the shell stitch. I'm trying to think of maybe I'll do like a classic like window stitch because everyone talks about that. Um, it won't work. Sorry, what do you mean? It says I'm not able to watch. It's saying remove from uploaded. Huh? Can someone click on here? 1 second. Oh, you know what it is? I 1 second. Here, try this link. I copied and pasted the link from my browser window, which might be different because it's like me logged into my account, maybe. So try that one. As long as I can be weird, I'm sold. Perfect. I need a Pocket Ollie to organize all the folders on my computer. Oh my gosh, Killian, I finally did that the other day. Kind of. I finally made different Chrome profiles for my crochet stuff and my personal. And it took so long because I had so many bookmarks, like everything, your health insurance and my Ribbler account and my Stitch Fiddle and like, I don't know, insert other bank accounts, stuff like that. Um, and yeah, I finally organized that the other day and I was like, yeah, yeah, good stuff. I was feeling good about it. You know what really irks me when you try to center pole in a big knot of yarn? Oh my gosh, yes. April, I totally agree because then this is my thing. I don't like having to do like work a certain like I don't like that because then you have to sit and use it all until the center like vomit pole is used all the way. Like you have to sit there and use it all, and that's what I don't like it. Um It worked fine for me? Okay, good. Both worked for me. Okay, good. Not able to click it. It's not a link. It's just white text. What you might have to do is just what I would do is go into my profile. If you go into my profile, I've got a playlist called like crochet stitch tutorials, and I would look on there. That might be the easiest way. That's all I can do for you. I need to do that in Chrome, my Ravelry favorite too. Yes. And I spent the other day when I didn't know what to do. I think I said this on a live recently. I spent like 3 hours going through all of my Instagram favorites and categorizing them based on project type. That took so long, but my life is so much better now. Oh, links don't work on your mobile. Okay, that makes sense. So if you want, you can like go on this like live stream replay later and just open it up on the computer and the link should work. Or you could do what I said, you could look through my profile. That should work though. That should work. Guys, we're kind of getting close to the end of this star leg here. I have so many, me too, Chantel, and I have so many safe things that I was like, oh, this is cute, but not something I would ever actually make. So I got rid of those. I totally agree, Ollie. I love organizing for other people, but when it's for yourself, it's just not. Not as rewarding. Hi, Ashlyn. How's it going? Have a good Friday. Okay, 1 second. Dessert time. I hear that, Amy. I hear that. Okay. You're nosy, I get that. I know. I do love a damn, that car needs to go into the shop. I do love being organized. I love organization. Love it. Like, it's funny because at work, most people hate making Excels and PowerPoints and stuff like that, but I volunteer for that stuff because I want to make sure every single slide on the PowerPoint has the same font size. You know what I mean? I want to make sure everything's aligned, everything's centered within the slide. Like I love doing all that stuff. So I will like go through other people's PowerPoints and check that everything's formatted the way it should be. And same with Excels. I'm like, I have several pet peeves. Like when people, oh, pet peeve is when people merge cells in Excel. How do you expect me to filter this? It doesn't filter right. Or people put multiple things of text in one cell in Excel. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you know you need to have anyway, whatever. Um, makes it difficult to filter. I'm crocheting a hexagon cardigan with Karen Blossom cakes in the color blossom. I want to try the Karen Blossom cakes. Love, 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 love. I wrote down all the stuff I made for my market, and then it came out to 21 items, and I forgot I made 16 coasters. Oh my gosh, you got a lot of stuff. What was your favorite and least favorite thing to make for your market? I'll soak up all the tea. I used to help my mom. She was a public school teacher, set up her classroom and organize the file cabinets. Ooh, I love that. Yeah, I didn't realize as a kid that that often teachers switch classrooms. That would drive me up the freaking wall. Oh, oh my gosh, I almost just frogged this on accident. Whoops. That was a close one. We almost had to use our frog emote. Can y'all tell me a question? Can y'all tell me a question? Can y'all give me an answer? Can you read the text on the yarn chicken emote or should I just delete it? Same font size color? Yeah, yes, 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 yes. I know nothing about Excel. Honestly, I don't either besides how to make it look nice. I feel like I don't have to use Excel very much, but every like once a year I have to learn how to make an insane pivot table and I have to re-look up how to do it every single time. And I'm like, I would just rather filter normally, actually. I need Ollie just moving. Come sit by me. Karen Blossom is what I'm using for my endless cardigan project. I can't on PC and on mobile. Okay, great. We're removing it then. I'm literally gonna remove it right now and re-upload it because that's frustrating. The fact that I spent time, I'd rather just have the chicken. Like I'd rather just why am I typing Karen into my I meant Canva. I'm deleting it and I'm re-uploading it right now. I do like the crying frog. Okay. Download as a PNG. I have to remove the background first. Move background. Open my YouTube. Upload that bitch. Can't. Okay, okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, chicken. Well, part of the I mean, the chicken's still gonna be there, but anyway, y'all know what I'm saying. Goodbye words on the chicken. Let's see. I'm gonna edit it right now. Oh, guys, I can add another emoji. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna add the crying one. I must have gotten another sub. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Chicken. Okay, we're gonna add a crying emoji. Cry. Upload. Cry. Oh, I can add another one. Oh my gosh. I can add so many. What do we not have? Let's see. We've got hello, we've got heart, we've got cheering, we've got crying. We've got kind of everything I want to have. Oh, my computer's freezing. Love the color of that yellow. Oh, isn't it just so happy? My computer's completely frozen. The only thing about blossom cakes is they're hard to frog. Same with their latte cakes. They're so hard to frog. But you know, I guess we just have to be perfect. I guess they just require perfection. I'm the adoptable friend. 9 of my friends I literally make I feel that, Ollie. I made my friends in high school by, like, walking up to people individually and pulling them together and being like, "We should be friends." And you know what? It freaking worked. I wrote in the oh wait, I oh, okay, my friends. Oh my gosh, you made 16 coasters, you only have 21 tags. Oh no. Oh no. What kind of tags are they? I defrogged 3 pieces, figured out how to properly frog it to save the yarn. Thankfully, I figured it out. Ooh, how do you do that? Oh wait, my oh, okay. One window's not responding on my computer, but it's okay because I can still see the chat for some reason. Yeah, you could put like one tag on all the coasters, I guess, but then they won't have. I'm guessing maybe the tag has like your business info on it. I don't know. Can we mute this person for as long as we would like to? Thank you. People get so angry. People get so angry on YouTube when you tell them like not to be weird. They really don't like it. Your favorite brand of yarn? Um, I like Big Twist and Loops and Threads. My freaking computer is completely frozen. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. I did it. I did it. Okay. Let's see. I've got high, I've got heart, I've got cheer. Okay, let's add something else, I suppose. Let's see, what should we add? Emotes. Ooh, let's add this one. Yay, let's do this one. All right. I just updated the emotes, so they should come out soon. I need to adjust that um Moon Jelly because I kind of made it a stupid name. So let me change it right now. Yeah, we'll do exclamation mark join. New command. Join. Okay, I just made that, so that should come in soon. Okay, everyone. I've been told all my life to stop being weird. Feel that? Feel that? Kelsey does. Kelsey does what? Sorry? I'm really gonna miss Big Twist yarn. I totally agree. The thing with Blossom Cakes is that I feel like Big Twist has the most variety out of all like the mainstream yarns. Blossom Cakes, there's a thread in the chain that gets snagged from the fuzziness. Oh, okay. Hi Mandy, how's it going? It doesn't ruin it at all, and you can continue frogging. Love. I wonder if the join command allows you to join on mobile. It's Friday night. People are bored. Literally, people. Yes, so true. Yeah, thank goodness we have mods. Because seriously, people be crazy. Yeah, I should just look at Kelsey's commands and just steal them. Okay, yeah. So there's the join command. That's good. And then let's refresh and see if the emotes are in. Ah, okay, okay. Here are the new emotes. We've got crying. We've got listening to music. There you go. Oh wait, yeah. You're a mod for Kelsey. Yeah. What does she have that I should do? What commands? So now, okay, guys, the emotes. We've got high. We've got love, happy, sad, listening to music, yarn chicken, and frogging. These are our emotes that we've got. It's kind of a shame because on Twitch you can really see the quality. You can really see the emotes, but the way YouTube has chat set up, it's so small that you can't see them very well. So I know, isn't that's me, guys? That's me and a little cartoon girl. That's freaking me. I do love the frogging one. I'm kind of excited for when I have to frog something because then I'll get to use the frogging emote. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be decreasing here. They don't have a reading emote autumn. I was so sad. I really want that. Like custom emotes. I want to buy some custom emotes. One that would be reading and one that would be like or two for crafting. One knitting and one crocheting emote. I would love that. So I bought this as like a standard set of emotes from someone. So what I might do is at some point message them and ask, "Can you keep this girl the same exact thing? Just put a book in her hands, please. Can you keep this girl and put some yarn in her hands? Thank you." Oh wait, we're supposed to decrease, guys. We're supposed to decrease. Okay. Instagram, join, mail, TikTok, shop. Mm, not applicable. I just have one socials command, I think, that like, do I? Yeah. Oh yeah, I have an Instagram command. Okay, yeah. Do that all because I will forget. You could do that, Gillian? Well, this is my thing. I was thinking about doing it myself, but then I was like, I think that's kind of unethical, no? Like, oh, you could just make an emote. I would totally pay you to do that, Killian. At first, I was like, well, Kelsey for the Neji one, I think she just cropped a picture of him, but these are like drawings. And so I was like, oh, maybe my first thought was I'll just like take one of the drawings and put a book in her hand. But I was like, that sounds kind of icky. Like, I feel like I shouldn't do that. So then I was like, okay, I need someone to draw it for me. So if you feel confident, Killian, I will pay you to do that for sure, for sure. Yeah, I was thinking about doing the same thing for Ophelia, doing like a little Ophelia picture too, but I didn't know if people would want that. Okay, I can literally, yeah. Let me know, Killian. I watched a video the other day on how to create Twitch emotes. So I can send it to you. She talks about like the size you need and stuff like that because I was like, I want this. Let's go through my history. Let's find it. It was the other night at like 11 p.m. and I was in bed and I was like, I should not be watching this right now because this is making me excited, but you know, I did. Let's find it. Let's find it. Aha. Okay, I'll send it to you on Instagram. On Instagram. There you are. There you are. Okay. Emote of the funky cat. The funky cat. What's the funky cat? We want Ophelia. Okay, okay, I'll do one of her. I need to just pick out a good picture. A good picture of Ophelia. Once I'm done with the blobfish, amazing. Amy, are you frogging Amy? I just imagine someone saying they have to frog in chat and then everyone putting all the oh my amigurumi cat. That's a good idea. Sorry. I imagine someone saying they're frogging in chat and we all just put crying frogs. Is that not perfect? Come on. The pattern should take less than an hour. It's almost taking me a couple days. Honestly, it's those quick ones where you're like, well, you know it's not gonna take very long. You just put that shit off. You just do. Take over this live bomb Chrome saying my fiance's building something with tools in the same room. What are they working on? Couple of rows forgot my increases. Guys, put sad frogs in the chat for Amy. Amy's frogging. We do love a man with hobbies. We do. We do. We do. Look at those sad frogs. Thank you for sacrificing for us, Amy, so we can put the frogs in. Love. Look at those frogs, man. They're sad and we're sad. We're sad about the frogging. I'm sorry, I make myself laugh. Look at that. Oh yeah, you could do sad crying brook and sad crying frog. Perfection. Perfection. Oh, speaking of the badges, guys, I hit my 1 year subscription to the Twitch, the streamer I was talking about earlier, and so I got a new badge. I was so excited. Recently bought an e-bike. He got a rack for his truck to load it on, so it's necessary. But like, why now? That sounds about right. It's like that meme that like men do things like at really strange times when they don't need to. That's so funny and sometimes accurate. But sometimes I'd be doing that too. If you heard that, sorry. 1 second. Um, Guys, I have to I have to go. I have to take my medicine. That was my medicine alarm. So I'm gonna run out of the room real quick, and I'll be right back, okay? I'm gonna Killian, thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I have to take my medicine. I have to take my medicine. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I love collecting badges. I know. I was like it's kind of addicting a little bit. I was like, now I have to subscribe to you for years and years and get the best badge I can. She started streaming. I had the tab open and got so confused because I heard a voice that wasn't yours saying hello. That's so funny. She's streaming right now? I timed you out because I found your comment a little uncomfortable. Killian! Stop. That was so sweet. Stop that. Thank you. That was so sweet. Yes, it's always random. Which I wish, I don't know. Anyway, love when people give memberships. Remind me of, yes, paying it forward. That's what I did. So because I hit my year anniversary with this Twitch streamer, I gifted a sub. I was like, one gifted for 1 year, our anniversary. I know. I wish you could pick. Well, really, what I wish is when you gift a gifted sub, I wish it would go, and maybe it is right now, but I wish it would go to people that were in the chat right now. Though Carol got one, and Carol's here all the time. So, um, there you go. But yes, I don't want compliments from people like that, Weston. Thank you. I appreciate it, but Killian, stop, stop. But thank you. But stop. Stop that. Um Interesting that it tells us now. The other day, Amy, when you did gifted subs, I had to look it up because Ollie got one. Ollie got one from you, Amy, and I thought that was funny. I was like, oh, we were talking about how we didn't know. So there you go. Oh, this means I can add more emotes. Wait, this means I can add emotes. So now I need to think, guys. Now I need to think about what I would do. I could just do like a yarn. Actually, I don't have a yarn ball emote. I should do a yarn ball. I mean, I guess we've got yarn, but as like the badges, but we should do like a knitting and a crocheting emote is what we should do. Let's see if I can find one right now. I'm using Canva and just seeing if they've got um free things. Well, that's not really what crochet looks like, but that's okay. That like kind of works. Let's see. I need to pay for Canva. I don't pay for Canva because I refuse. But also, they got some nice stuff on here. And I'm like, maybe I should pay for this. Let's see, a cute little knitting or crocheting emote. It is, yeah, it's interesting. It's random. Yarn ball. Okay, wait, guys, I'm going to write a list. So we're going to do yarn ball or maybe crocheting slash knitting, like a crocheting slash knitting one. Ophelia. And then at some point, I'd like to buy one that's reading. Hey, Dan, welcome. Yay for gifted subs. What about Ophelia curled up sleeping on a yarn ball? If I could make that, I would. Also, Ophelia's passed the F out on the bed right now because she's exhausted from our run. Yeah, the randomness does need to get Chantel one. I get paid next Thursday, then nobody's paying me. Yeah, I appreciate it, but y'all don't need to do that. Y'all being here and interacting all the time is plenty, and I really appreciate it. Yes, yay, Dan! Exciting. My partner's cousin's fiance gave me her Canva Pro password, but I don't use it because I feel weird for some reason. Kelsey offered to give me hers, and I'm like, I don't know. I feel weird. I don't know if you should do that. All the crocheting ones on Canva clearly don't know how crochet works because they all look like Tunisian crochet. Like it's like a million loops on one on one hook. I'm like, okay, yeah, Tunisian crochet. Okay, let's go back up. Let's see if we can find one. This one's kind of cute. Can I change the color though? Let's see about this one, guys. Let's see about this one. This one's okay. No, let's do this one instead. Oh, oh, that's weird. Something happened there. That's an AI generated something. Amy, oh my god. Mujo, stop, guys, stop, stop. I'll go off. I'll end this. Stop. Thank you though. Y'all are so sweet. Oh my gosh, y'all are so yes, these are random subscribers, I think. Y'all are too nice. Imagine Canva is like Netflix password. It's almost shocking, Chantel, your luck actually. The fact that you haven't gotten one is crazy. I actually was thinking about this. I was like, I wish I could gift memberships to people because but then I was like, maybe it's good because I would gift memberships to all of y'all. Memberships all over the place. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Y'all are too nice. Okay. Pause for a minute, guys, while I pick out freaking emote. Let me pick out an emote. Give me a second. Let me catch my breath. Okay, there are like I don't like that one. There's one that looked really cute, but it's like knitting needles, which is cute, but then it's like grass and a flower. And I was like, oh, like, is that AI generated? I don't know why it looks like that. Anyway, okay, we're gonna blow this bad boy up. Let's do that one. Let's see if this one we can um upload this one real fast. This little knitting one. Let's try crocheting. There's like maybe I just do the Tunisian crochet one and like okay. But like doesn't make much sense. I don't know. It don't make much sense. Okay, let's upload this one real quick. This knitting one. Let's upload it real quick, real quick, real quick. Okay. Oh wait, I can't yet. 5 more subscribers needed. Okay. All right. We could do it when you aren't live. I would literally be yeah, I would be losing money. No worries, I'm gonna get it on my laptop, get a membership. You're good, Chantal, you're good. Thanks, Autumn. Thanks, Autumn. Thanks, Ollie. Guys, stop, stop. Oh my gosh. I do need an LOL emote. Would it be Inception if I go on my laptop while I have this on my phone? That's a good question. I like to do that because I like to see which one works faster. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, let's see if we've got a good crocheting one. I don't think we will. All the good crochet ones are the Canva Pro, brother. Brother. I'm not a Canva Pro and I want it now. Give it to me now. Oh, that's a cute knitting one. Hmm. Oh wait, we need to do just like a yarn ball too. Oh, that's kind of cute. This could be a crochet one. Oh wait, I should keep that. Oops. This is just like a crochet hook with a ball in it, a yarn ball. I should keep in mind that these are actually microscopic too. So like no one's really going to be able to see anyway. Maybe I'll do this. It's just like a little crochet hook with a yarn ball. Hmm. uh all these subscribers. Yes, everyone's going to be very confused. No, I think well, I just wanted to make memberships so that I could do the emotes. So I'm good. And especially cuz I'm starting, so I think over time if I start, like really if I start making it I want it to be valuable. Um and so once I start giving like good perks, I guess, like I want to make it worth it for y'all. So I don't want to raise it until I can tell that I can consistently like deliver on membership perks. So I think yeah, one of the things I'm gonna do is I think I said I'm gonna make all my videos available to y'all. Like the goal is several days before everyone else. Like I don't know how many days is too many days though, if that makes sense. I want to do members only lives, but one of the reasons why I was waiting is because I was like, well, I don't have many members yet. It's like is that kind of rude? But now I have like a lot because y'all just gifted a freaking million. So like maybe maybe I'll do that or a live where everyone can come, but it's members only chat, like, that would work because also y'all are mainly the people who talk anyway. Can't do that. No, literally, Killian, I'm like, well, now I can do members only lives or live chats. But yeah, like, I'll probably just make it available, videos available to y'all, like, as many days as I can, I guess. Like, for example, I've got a video prep to go out next Saturday. It's ready. Do I make it members only on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? But yeah, so maybe this weekend I'll try a members only live chat because I think there's a members only live where only members can watch, but I think there's a live where everyone can watch, but only members can chat. I think. I think. Methinks. Dang, that's a really cute knitting one too. Canva Pro. I'm gonna have to get Kelsey's password to make some cute little emotes, and maybe I'll make some for her too. Maybe. I also just like emotes as like a good way of like I'm a y'all know me. I'm freaking talky. I love to talk, you know? So like I like to use emotes in live streams that I'm watching to just communicate that I'm here, but I don't have anything to say. You know what I mean? I think it's just a good way for like maybe people who want to contribute but aren't super talkative, they don't know what to say, you can just pop a little emote in there. I think it's a good way. Okay, I'm gonna refresh my ting. Oh wait, guys, you know what I'm freaking doing? I'm freaking yapping right now. Yap. Let's see. I refreshed my thing to see if I can add. Yeah, I can add another emoji. Okay, let's try. Mm, So we've got to download this one and this one. Just a simple yarn ball knit. This one's going to be knitting. And then this one's going to be yarn. And then we'll do a crochet one. Oh my gosh, doesn't even need in caps. Doesn't need to be in caps. That's freaking crazy. Okay. This one's, no, I'm not going to do that one as crochet because it's basically just a yarn ball. Okay, I just added 2 more emotes. I'm going to save. Wow, how does it ever limit you? Like, can you just have if you have, like, a million members, can you have a million emotes? So I have to wait to join my YouTube as, like, multiple accounts for some reason. Oh my gosh, you're so good. You don't have to you're good, Chantal. No worries at all. And also, personal opinion, I just like supporting people. I have 2 people I've posted in 2+ years, and I give $10 a month. All I don't do you're sweet. I told don't that. They don't call him a babbling brook. That's a good one. That's a good one, Killian. I like that. Hey, Avon, how's it going? Ah, Tara, you got it gifted. Amazing. Okay, let me refresh and see if the new emotes come out. Okay. Okay, we got the new emotes, guys. So there's a yarn ball and there's a little knitting one. New emotes. And after this, I'll add one of Ophelia. Love. Love. Can you tell that that's knitting? Make a Brook emote to go with the yap command. Yeah. I wonder if I can put an image in the response from Nightbot. Like, I wonder if that's possible. Yap, and it's just a picture of my face that's like that, you know? Maybe. Back, you found it. Oh, great. Looks like noodles and chopsticks. Shh. It's okay. We know what it is. I didn't even have YouTube open, but I've been lurking in your streams before, so YouTube felt kind. Oh, amazing. Welcome. It's okay, guys. It's okay. We know what it is. Maybe I should crochet. I don't know. Just a thought. That's the thing about YouTube is this if you put these in Twitch, it would look good, but it's YouTube's chat. YouTube. I also used other ones and made a small but it's wonky. You're good. The first I feel like, the first few times you try, it's gonna be tough, and that's okay. It's just part of the process. Part of the process. Oh, you made a small pumpkin. That's great. I love pumpkin projects. I've always wanted to make those. You know where you like people they knit like a big circle and then they like tie like yarn strands around it and they pull it tight. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, I want to do that. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna add that to I'm gonna add that, Killian, I'm gonna add that as a random response to the yapping command. If anyone else can think of funny puns related to my name and talking, let me know, and I'll add them as random. You got me yapping in chat, I forgot I was crocheting. Yeah, everyone get back to crochet. Have you thought about streaming on Twitch? I've thought about it. It just seems like a lot of work. I don't know, and I've thought about it though, because some of my friends have done it before, but there's just people don't go on to Twitch, I feel like, to watch crafters. That's not the I feel like if people are going to watch crafters, they're going to YouTube, they're going to Instagram or TikTok, so I don't know. Though the benefit of Twitch is that you can stream to all the platforms at once, so that's kinda nice. When I made the first string, it was flipped and curved, but I restarted and went with it. There you go. You're doing it. Chat, I have suffered the worst lost note of crafters. I was working on a blanket and I can't find my hook. I'm so sorry. The disappearing hook. That's classic. I believe in you. It falls into the nether. Rip Tara's hook. She gone. She gone. I'll never one type of content I'll never not laugh at is when people make jokes about hooks disappearing. It's just freaking funny. The crying brooks. The crying brooks are everywhere. I have another, but it's not ergonomical. Oh no, I don't get how people use the full metal hooks. I have to have a little, oh, something, something. I know, I lose my hook all the time too. And what is it like? They need to make, what are they need to make? That was a crazy big yawn. They need to make tiles, those things that make noise that you can like track. They need to make those for crochet hooks. Crochet hook that makes a noise. Hopefully not everyone just hopefully no one yawned after that. Um, Wanted to do a triangle, but it wouldn't stay flat. I've been there. It just takes it's so frustrating first. It just takes time. That used to be all we had. Um, oh yeah, yeah, the metal ones. Man, it's rough on your hands. I was organizing my hooks the other weekend. Didn't realize how many duplicate hooks of certain sizes. No, I know. Like, I feel like everyone has multiple of their favorite hook size. For me, it's like 4.5 and 4. I've got a million of, not really. I probably got two of each. Oh, thanks for subbing. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Uh, oh my gosh, Ollie, wait, I missed your comment. I thought about doing myself was gonna have the tag Stitch and Twitch and Stitch. Oh my gosh. Ollie. That's a pretty catchy name, though. Honestly, it would work. People would be like, "Why are you twitching?" And you would be like, "Welcome to my channel. Here's an intro." It would get people to stay and ask questions. I have two full sets of clover hooks. They're so nice. Ooh, you hate furls? I've heard so many good things. Milio. I haven't bought those. Ooh, Chantel uses furls. Okay. My friend Nessa. Do I have a command for Nessa? Hopefully. We'll see. My friend Nessa loves the furls hooks. The metal ones were all used for a long time. Okay, I guess I don't. I'm a terrible friend. I'm adding an ESSA command. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was like, I thought I did. The metal ones were all used for a long time. Thought the cramping was just normal. Naive little me swore the other hooks didn't make that much of a difference. Boy, was I wrong. I hear that. I hear that. My fiance gifted me a full set for my birthday. He didn't realize how many of them I already had. But I love that. It's nice though. He knows what you like. My favorite is 5. I don't use the grips. The grips are too bulky. You love the metal ones. That's interesting. That's interesting. I can't. And have y'all ever used like the Chunky Boy like handles? I always wanted to try those, but I never did. I love Nessa. They're great. I'm glad they came back too. Their metal hooks too heavy. I don't think I like inline hooks. Interesting. I think the furls are just too long. I agree. I look at them and I really want to try, and I feel like they're a little too long. Um, I was thinking Nessa the other night of her video on my watch list. The bomb. Okay, once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 22. Okay, wait, guys. Can we all take a second to stretch and drink some water? 'Cause I think we needs it. I need to drink some water. One second. I'm gonna mute myself because I'm about to like gulp, gulp, gulp this water down. Give me a second. Yeah, that chunky boy background was crazy. That video. But I feel like that's kind of classic. I don't know. People have a good idea, get very excited, the demand gets too much, they try to outsource and it doesn't work. I feel like a tale as old as time, you know what I mean? Ooh, water command, good call, good call. Good call. Should it just be water? What should it say? Brooke, drink water. Please drink water. Everyone drink water. Stretch command, good idea. What should they say? Guys, what should they say? Drink water. I want to learn to knit at some point this year. You totally should. I think chunky boys would hurt my reach as much as the metal ones. Interesting. I have an oblong egg-shaped silicone holder. I've seen people do the thing where they like cut holes in their like beauty blenders and put them in. I've seen people do that. Or tennis balls. I've seen people cut tennis balls and stick their hooks in there. Hydrate or dihydrate. Okay, good idea. Y'all all had the same idea too. Y'all got it. Hydrate or dihydrate. Okay, that's a new command. Exclamation mark stretch. Um, what should the stretch say? About oh my gosh. I found a crochet hook comes in any size and the tip glows so you can crochet in the dark. I've seen those and those seem very cool to me. Very cool. Let me know what you think about them. I use hooks made by Nerdy Birdie Art Co on Etsy. They're ergonomic and look cool too. I think like the crochet hook creators like that. I'm gonna look them up. Nerdy Birdie Art Co. I think they're so cool. People who make crochet hooks, like Andrea, Wickedly Handmade. Her and her husband, I think, make crochet hooks. I think it's so cool. I bought two clover hooks a year ago and haven't gone back. They're too good. Clover hooks are too good. I can remember. Oh yeah. Okay, hydrate crustacean, and then it's a crab killing it. You crack me up. Ooh, big stretch. Oh, good call. And then if I can put a an emote in there, I'll put an Ophelia emote in there if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to. Okay. I have one my mom gave me. The light up ones. Too bad you can't add audio because it would be hilarious to add a clip of SpongeBob when he was shriveled and dehydrated. That would be good. That will be good. Wait, okay, let me see if I can. Shriveled SpongeBob. I'm gonna see right now if I can add a little image. Okay, maybe that wasn't the best Google. Ew! Some of these are scary. Oh, that's a good one. Let's see if I can copy an image. I don't think I'll be able to. Nope, I can't. That sucks. How to add image to Nightbot command. Let's see. Can we? Nightbot is like a normal user. Oh no. Oh, because it no because chat rules basically. But I could add a little. I mean, I could add SpongeBob as a little. Should we add SpongeBob as an emote? That could be fun. Hi, Finny. How's it going? Marley Bird, very pink knits are really good. I bookmarked very pink knits after we talked about that the other day. This is such a productive live. I love hanging out. Yes, everyone's so great. Okay, I'm gonna add shriveled SpongeBob as a little emote, and then we can use him. We can use him. When we're talking about water, because now I have so many emotes. So why not? Let's see if it'll work. Did I save it? Did I save it? Save image. I did. I saved it as SpongeBob. SpongeBob. Am I crazy? Dang, I just didn't save that image. What was I just typing as? SpongeBob. It's there. I can see it. I can see it there. What is going on? What? Oh, oh, you know what? It's too big. That's what it is. That's what it is. Resize image to. Wait, I gotta resize it. Image resizer. Um, Scary like my unflat triangle. Oh no. Third, true. I'm yapping. I'm yapping. Anyway, it's the wrong size. I think that's what it is. Oh, it's also the wrong image type. Good call. Good call. It's a web. What the fuck? Freaking. Okay. I'm an adult. Yes, I am an adult. Let me save this image as a freaking PDF. Why won't you let me save it as a PDF? Please. What? It won't let me save as a PDF. What's going on? Should I take a screenshot of it, I guess? Is that the solution? What is happening? I'm going to save it as a screenshot. I'm going to upload it that way. File. Save as. Water. Okay, now let's try to upload it to YouTube. I wonder if YouTube will shrink it down. Guys, it worked. Sorry. Oh. Image aspect ratio must be a 1-to-1. Is it not? Okay, let's go back to the resizer. Image resizer. Nope. Select image. Let's do this. Um. Okay. Let's have a. Okay, guys, we got this. We got this. We got this. Um. mm, mm. Love having Yapper with me when I want socialization, but not vocalization. Yes. Let me listen to your latest read. Wait, sorry, what? I love to yap. Um. Me dose. Okay, I think I've done it. I edited the aspect ratio, so we should be okay. Water. Water. Okay, guys, I just uploaded it. This is such a fun live. Refresh. Oh, you can't even see it. It's SpongeBob chugging water. Guys, I swear. It's funny. I swear, you can't see it, but it's funny. I swear. Maybe I should pick a different photo. That photo is so freaking funny, though. I can see, yeah, those who know. He's literally doing this. It's so funny. Anyway, I'm looking at the nerdy birdie. Whoa, these hooks are so cool. Whoa, there's one that's a knife. Ooh, like ooh, they've got lightsaber ones. Oh, whoa. I think I might need to do that instead. Chantel is the close up his face. But I saw that one. I was like, oh, that's perfect. But I think I might need to change it because you can't see very well. How do I use it? You can't, unfortunately, you can't use the emotes unless you're a member. So you'd have to pay to become a member, unfortunately. What happens if all your members I was wondering that, Killian, because the only reason I have all these emotes is because y'all gifted so many memberships. So I'm like, what if they all go away? Do I lose the emotes? I don't know. I better not because I freaking have them now. I would assume they wouldn't make them go away. Ollie, no, you don't. No, you don't. You're good. I know. I didn't want to have to make memberships. I just wanted to make the emotes because I thought they were fun. So I made the memberships literally the cheapest they're allowed to be. because of that. But I totally understand for people who do not want to or cannot afford to be members. I totally hear that because I don't think I'm a member for most people. Like I'm it's a hard world out there. So I get it. You have more emotes than Kelsey. Yeah, I was texting her the other day. I was like, I need to make all these emotes. And she was like, okay. But yeah, I definitely like going live is I feel like it fits my personality a bit more. We were talking about this about how um yeah, how petty is YouTube? I feel like pretty petty. I guess we're gonna freaking find out. So what we need to do is let all the memberships, the gifted ones expire and see what happens. It'll be the test. Um but yeah, I feel like my personality comes across better on lives than videos. That's why I was really like, you know what, I have fun on the lives. They make me productive and I feel like I'm able to portray myself better than on the videos themselves. So why not prioritize this more than doing like vlogs and things like that? And also because I don't know, it's fun. I like it. Also, speaking of, I was supposed to record some of this for my process video and I'm just not. So maybe I should do that. Put this over here. What the I also need to clear out the storage of my camera because when I recorded for when I recorded for the yarn wall video, it was just like a giant time lapse. You know what I mean? So I've done something to my camera display. I don't know what's up, but I've hit a button. I don't know much about this camera, and the display does not look normal, and I don't know what I've done. I don't know what I've done. Uh, I really enjoy being here because I don't have a lot of Crosby friends. I hear that. Literally none IRL. I hear that. I hear that. Happy Friday, Alicia. How's it going? We're all the same person here. Yes, yes. Difference is you're editing your own videos. True, so true. Like I feel like, yeah, I think you're totally right, Amy. I just I don't have to edit this. I could just get to be me. I want to give younger me a talking. Why do people watch lives? They're so weird. A talking to you missed out on so many fun times. No, I used to think so too. Like I don't know, but now I get it now. I get it. What kind of camera is that? It's the Sony, the Sony, the Sony ZV-1F, I think. Um, I like it. I wish I'd gone with the ZV-1. The difference is that the 1F is primarily video, so the photos it takes aren't the greatest, but I honestly kind of like it in some scenarios because it gives its photos kind of like a vintagey feel. Like when I take photos on it, they kind of have a little bit of grain and I like that. But if you want to take good photos along with it, like better photos along with videos, keeping in mind that this is a video camera, it's not really meant to be a camera. The Sony ZV-1 is the better one. I think it's like $100 difference. It's in camera world not a big thing, not a big difference, but for me it was substantial enough for me to get this one. I like it though. I just don't know much about cameras and there's lots of different ways you can have the display and I think I bumped it the other day. So now I'm like, because usually there's a button on the screen where I can hit record besides like touching the button on the top of the camera. The button's gone. Where the heck is that? I don't know. Oh, you have the ZV-1. Do you like the camera on there? My mom made me a crochet jacket as multicolored sunflowers on it. I love that. Love your lives. You're always so upbeat and fun. Have a great weekend. You too, Sherry. Oh my gosh. I hope you're having a good Friday. That's so sweet. Thank you. Chilling. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. I'm having a good Friday. I'm glad you're chilling. We made it to the weekend, people. For those of us who work Monday through Friday, I've been considering branching out into social media to improve my crochet skills and find friends, but I'm so bad at making friends and feel confident enough in my work. I get that, but I feel like that should encourage you all the more, I feel like, to pursue social media because social media, I feel like, is a great way for people who feel exactly the way you do to succeed. Like, um, like I've got some friends on social media who do feel like they can't make friends in real life, or maybe they're a little bit socially awkward or whatever, and they're able to be comfortable behind a screen. And I think that attracts a similar type of people who feel the exact same way. Like I feel like so much of the internet feels that exact same way. So I think go for it. Why not try? And you'll probably find people with similar personality types because I feel like since the dawn of the internet, people who might not be so like super extroverted, people who are more introverted might not be as good socially. Have I feel like they've always gravitated towards the internet. Like when we think about the first people who like started on YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that when they first became a thing, I feel like they were mostly introverts and stuff like that. Okay, I'm catching up. I'm catching up. We are our own worst critics. So true. It feels weird talking to a camera instead of talking to people. I totally agree, Autumn. I really struggle with talking to the camera. I'm like, I don't know how to do this. I like Brooke's lives because I just vibe with her energy. She's true to herself. Oh, you're so sweet. Thanks, Chantel. You're so sweet. I agree. That is kind of rare on social media. Yeah, it's basically the same camera, Killian. It's just mine's a little worse, if I'm honest. Just a little bit. Friends will come to you naturally over time. So true. I have a cheapo Canon Rebel. A Canon Rebel. Oh, I can't even type. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. My sister has that. Good night. I'm gonna go to bed. Okay. Good night. Blue, Minzy. I don't know which you prefer, but good night. Have a good night. Congrats on your pumpkin too. I won the crafty lottery with Instagram and YouTube. Ooh, love it. Interacting with, with the people in the community helps a lot, totally. Especially if you're a crafter thinking about branching out on social media. I feel like people who have the same hobby are naturally, I feel like, going to be a little similar. So I feel like you'll find a lot of people like you on the internet if you're a crafty person. You know what I mean? Lots of people who craft prefer to stay in, might not be super extroverted, things like that. And so I feel like you're in good company. I love my camera. My partner's a huge camera nerd. Ordered one for cute home movies, but never used it, so I stole it. Love that. Love that. Yeah, I got my camera because I was filming on my phone, which worked. But my phone was terrible. It had such little storage on it. It had like 60 gigs of storage. I'm not even kidding. So I constantly was having to delete photos. I couldn't keep memories on my phone because I was having to film for Crochet. And I was like, okay, it's either get a new phone, which is $1,000, or get a camera, which is like $600. And I was like, I guess I'm getting a freaking camera. And then guess what? Like 6 months later, I had to get a freaking new phone. So that was kind of a waste. But yeah. Okay, you learn so much from the little crafting circles. So true. Pattern testing is a great idea. I admire anyone who can make their own patterns. I can barely read them. Honestly, hear that. hear that. Reading patterns and writing patterns, I feel like tests your sanity a little bit. You're like, can I read? Can I count? You're like, um, um, the internet is great for us weirdos. So true. Don't tell Kelsey's live. Yeah, literally. You can retract it. All. I deleted that shit. I I can connect y'all too if you want. I think something I struggle with is knowing that I could have started years ago. I know I totally get that, Tara, but I feel like it's one of those things that that'll always be your fear. You could have started earlier, but in reality, now is the soonest you can start. You know what I mean? You can't start earlier than now. So, but I feel that like I think about I used to watch like the early makeup YouTubers in like 2010, and I used to always think like, "Oh my gosh, if I had just started doing makeup." We were all bad back then. If I had just started, I could have been one of those people. I could have blah blah blah, but better late than never. And I feel like often the people who start later learn the lessons through the people who started earlier. You know what I mean? Like we've witnessed people make mistakes and things like that. So we can learn from them. Um, oh yeah, I don't think it shows on, replays, Ollie, because I checked recently. Because a few lives ago, we had someone in here saying slurs, and I deleted them all, and I went to make sure they weren't in the replay, and they were not. What's everyone's Myers-Briggs? Mine flip-flops, honestly, because this is my thing, guys. This might seem crazy, y'all, what I'm about to say, but I flip-flop between an introvert and an extrovert because I do not like, "Carol, hey, oh my gosh, you got a gifted sub earlier." Um, I do not like talking. I do not like I'm only extroverted with people I like and people I know, if that makes sense. Like if you told me right now, let's go to a concert, I'd be like, or let's go to a big crowd of people, I'd be like, I don't want to do that. I'd much rather go sit in a coffee shop with my friends and talk myself forever all day long with those five friends in the coffee shop. But so I think I'm either an INFT or an ENFT. I think that's what I'd have to redo it. It's been forever. I deleted in the middle so it doesn't show. Oh, wait, I read that already. I don't trust Kelsey's live chat with any information. Truth. Truth. I don't know anything about the Myers-Briggs. I'm a little dumb, but there's only 18. Yeah, you'll be okay. I'm too old for all the social media. I'm good behind a camera and not in front. Yeah, I get that. Making mistakes your help her be learn so much faster. So true. Oh, y'all do too. Okay, yeah. I feel like honestly, the introvert extrovert labels are they're not reflective of most people, I feel like. I don't think anyone is always an introvert or always an extrovert. Like, I think it needs to be a scale and there needs to be a middle, or a conditional. I'm a conditional extrovert, I'm a conditional introvert. Put me in a certain situation, I will not speak, but put me in other situations like this and I'll fucking talk all night long. They don't call it a babbling brook for nothing. Oh yeah, ambiverts. That's what it's called, ambiverts. If there are more than 4 to 5 people around me, I'm not there. I feel that. That's still an introvert? Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, well, I feel like when I think about introvert, extrovert, I go to the definition, which is, do people recharge your battery? And the answer is no. People don't recharge my battery. Even my homies, like, don't recharge my battery. Like, there are times when I'm on the crochet trip and I'm like, I need y'all to go away. Like, I need to go sit in a dark room. You know what I mean? I need everyone to shut the fuck up. So that's why I think I always get introvert on those tests because people don't recharge my battery. Sleep does, books do, silence does. You know what I mean? Um, Hi, BBL Bald Batty. Welcome. I can't order food for myself, but I can speak up in front of other people. Literally, professional introverts. Back in my youth, it was called quiet and shy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, which is funny because I remember being a kid and trying to explain this to my mom. My mom was like, "You are not shy. Like, you are not quiet." And I was like, "Yeah, but mom, you don't get it. You don't get it." The Eras Tour was my first concert since before the pandemic, and it was generally the only time I've ever felt comfortable in a crowd. Honestly, this might be crazy, y'all, but for those people who've been to like raves, get it. The crowds that I'm the most comfortable in it are raves. Those people, they're just on their drugs and they're just having a great time, and they're not. You know what I mean? I feel like this is why. This is why I think that. I think the worst audience to be around are drunk people. Like, if you're picking drunk people versus drugged people just wanna sit down and, like, look at the sky. You know what I mean? They don't wanna do anything. Drunk people are loud and they're aggressive and all that stuff, and so I used to go to raves a lot in college and up until, I don't know, I started physically being unable to, and I've never felt more comfortable in crowds. Like, people just don't care about anyone else. I'm just neurodivergent. You talk about birds, crafting, or biology. I'll be a nonstop fountain of information. Besides that, no, I gotta hide in my room for days. I get that. People who know me can't get me to shut up. Everyone else thinks I'm grumpy. Literally, I've got a friend exactly like that. She's got like she's people says she has a resting bitch face, but then when she's with me, she's like, ah, you know. I think I prefer to be around people, but I also like being alone. I get anxious when I'm alone for more than 4 to 5 hours, though. That's interesting. Yeah, you are like right along that line. If I go to social gatherings, see, I don't get anxious when I'm alone for a long time, but when I did live alone and I would just go to work, come home, and be alone all night, I would get sad. I wouldn't get anxious, but I would get really sad. Like, maybe social interaction can be good. If I go to social gatherings, even if it's family based, I get really exhausted. I totally get that. You have to be on, you know? Neurospicy nuggies. That's a funny term. I'm a total introvert, but I can be social when I need to. Otherwise, I'm comfortable with silence. Yep. Ooh, used to be a rave girly too, Killian. I love. Hello again. I'm an introvert. Are you live every night? I'm not live every night, unfortunately. Recently, I've been going like every other or every few days. Unfortunately, I don't have a schedule. My life is too crazy to have a schedule, unfortunately. But what y'all could do and what I meant to recommend is if you turn, and I know people say this all the time, turn the notifications on. But if you turn the notifications on for my channel, it will let you know when I'm live. So if that's something you care about, you can do that. Just because on, I can't do a schedule. Like, at most, I could say, "Hey, I'm going live today," but I don't know if that's helpful. Is that helpful to y'all for because I know the days that I'm going live. I do not know the times. Like today, I was supposed to go live at 5 and then 6 and then 7, and then I went on at 8. So, wasn't very helpful. So, let me know. Um, sorry, someone's texting me. Um, I do. I'm shy and quiet until you get to know me. I hear that. People at raves and metal concerts are there to have fun. Yes, yes, yes. My only issue with metal concerts is that people often stink and they got long hair and they whip that long hair all over you, all over you. Sometimes I word vomit when I get comfortable and then I think back and get embarrassed. Literally, Feel that, feel that. I feel like if I connect with someone, I will word vomit to you or overshare, and then I'm like, I just met you. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. People just vibe, mind their business. You literally, it's the best. I remember I felt so excited because when I was in Florida, I was trying to convince all my coworkers to go to raves with me because I was like, y'all don't get it. Y'all haven't done this before, but like the second you go, you'll get it. And they got so into it, and now they all go to raves together all the time. And I'm like, yeah, I did that. You're welcome. You just subscribed. Oh, hey, Manuela, welcome, welcome. Is it bad? I totally enjoyed the social distancing during the pandemic. No, I kind of did too. My roommates and I, we would go on uh like wine walks around the neighborhood, and we would play Just Dance. It was great. I love doing parallel play. Yes, my partner and I do that all the time. He'll game and I'll crochet, or I'll read and he'll game or watch TV or something. I love that. Um, I like knowing a day you plan to do lives. Okay, so maybe I could start doing that, like posting, "I'm gonna go live today." I just literally can't give you a time. During the week, I can give you a kind of time. I know it's gonna be after 5 PM Eastern, but besides that, that's really like that's all I can say. But maybe I can start doing that. And I was thinking about doing that in the members chat because I don't think everyone doesn't need to know, but I feel like y'all, the members are the ones that are here all the time and want to know when I'm live. So I almost did that today actually saying, "Hey, I think I'm going live today," but then I didn't do it. Okay, going live today. Okay, I'll start doing that. In the members chat, I'll start saying, "Hey, like I plan to go live today." I'll try. If it's a weekday, I'll try to give you a time, generally between 5 and 10 PM Eastern. Not gonna lie, I love all live music. I totally agree. There's something, I don't know, like almost like spiritual about music. I don't know, like it's music is such a unique art form. I feel like everyone connects to it in their own way in different kinds of music. It's really cool. We should do wine walks and play Pokemon Go. We would do the same thing, Killian. Stitches and bitches, and we're just a bunch of Grady's at heart. Love, love, literally. Okay. I would be down to go to a silent rave. Give me the headphones. I did that once. It was so fun. There were 3 channels. There was like a pop, like Taylor Swift and stuff, and then there was like kind of like an oldies, like 60s to like 80s music, and then there was like a hip hop channel, and it was so funny. Sometimes I would just take them off and look and be like, we all look like idiots. It's great. I'm guessing my oh wait, I'm guessing oh I missed it. I'm guessing my time zone's 2 hours ahead of yours. If you don't mind, I'd appreciate knowing if you're going live. Okay, yes, yes. I'll start posting them. I love metal concerts also. I'm seeing, oh, baby metal. I've always wanted to see baby metals. Oh, and Black Veil Brides. That's awesome. My boyfriend and I do that too. He plays guitar or video games while I crochet. I love it. I got lucky with a husband who's content to be doing our own things. We'll watch a show and then do our own stuff. That's perfect. And I feel like it's kind of a new thing, parallel play. And maybe I just don't know because this is my first time being in like an adult relationship, but I feel like that didn't used to be as much a thing. It used to be that we need to be doing the same thing together, but the ability to be doing your own things, even in the same room, in a different room, is so important. Helps make model cars and plays World of Warcraft while I craft. I love that. Model cars, that's so fun. How does he make them? When it's your all in custody week, I'd love to try it out. Are you making a star blanket? I am not. I'm making a baby star onesie. It is a star though, so you're right there. Um, there's not a member chat, sorry, but if you know the posts you can do on YouTube that are just text and pictures, like I made one today about my whip, I can make those members only. If I know a day I could jump on the computer. Okay, I'll start doing that. I'll start doing that. Yep, you got me, Gillian. You freaking got me. I gotta catch up on. I gotta catch up. You got me. So funny. Yeah, I'll look up how to do the randomized commands because that'd be funny. If anyone has any other disses related to talking and me, let me know. Community posts. Yes, sorry. Ugh, I couldn't think of that word. I like your on wall. Thank you. What are you making? I'm making a baby onesie. Lies keep me productive. They do. They do. It just might be social productive and not crochet productive. Helps to walk by my computer, wave at Brooke while I'm watching the. I'm waving to your husband. I'm waving. We like to game together too. We are waiting for Subnautica 2 to come out. Oh, I've heard good things about Subnautica. So we could be horrified together. That's yeah, that's a horror game, right? Yada yada yada. Get back to work. Oh, good one, good one. Yes. Who said that earlier today about the? Was that you, Autumn, who put it in the comments about that being? One second. One second, guys. I'm not yapping. I'm adding it to a command. He lulled. Good. Okay. Were you the one that put it in the chat in the comments of the community post about Maggie and The Simpsons? Because I looked that up and I cackled. Okay, it was you. I thought so. I was like, that's so funny. Yeah, literally, yeah. Um. Oh, I'm supposed to decrease here. Okay, guys, I got to drink some water. I've been talking too much. Hey, Jessica, how's it going? I hope you're having a good Friday. Okay, I'm muting myself to gulp my water. Give me a second. I know I'm having a great the emotes, the emotes. I'm having a great time too. Not Ollie. At first, I was feeling a little lethargic, a little tired, but I'm feeling good now. Just got to get into it, you know. It's like, yeah. I was gonna make a running analogy, and then I was like, "Am I that much of a dumbass?" I'm doing good, Jessica. Just chilling. I made no progress on tapestry, but we'll touch it after that. Oh yeah, which one are you doing? You're doing single or multiple flowers? And let me know if you found the video helpful because you're a righty, right? And I was trying to make it. I don't know. The righty video was very confusing for me to edit. So let me know if it was actually helpful. The emotes. I know the emotes are so good. Oh my gosh. Amy, you just had me freaked out. I was just like, I didn't unmute myself. Honestly, that could probably become a command too. How many times I talk while muted? I do that at work all the time too. It's a horror game. Oh yeah, that's like yeah, that's the ocean one, right? That's scary. The multiple flowers. I was reading that. Yes, amazing. Yeah, let me know what you think about. Let me know if you find the tutorial helpful. Oh, thanks, Jessica. You're so sweet. Okay, we're doing a normal row. We're not decreasing. Not decreasing, guys. Not decreasing. Is it bad? I'm still cracking up the DMV. I thought about the DMV comment today during work and laughed out loud. I was like, holy shit. I've been guilty of that in Teams. I had a manager that said if you ever talked while muted on Teams, you had to take a shot. I was like, Renee, it's the middle of the day. Go big or go home was a little confusing at first, but your explanations and then the pause and editing. Okay, good. Yeah. Well, I was like, I'm just trying to decide if it's worth having it. Is it better to just not and to have people look at the left-handed one and try, or because I can make it look like a righty, but as you're seeing, the right and wrong side are incorrect. But everything else is the same. It's just the right and wrong side. So it's just where the yarn's hanging. So I just can't decide if it's worth it. This was my first time trying it. Do you always work from home except for when you travel? Yes. I don't have an office in my state or nearby me, I guess I should say. I don't have an office nearby me. So yes, when I was in Florida, I had an office, so I would go in all the time, but we don't have any offices here. I do like working from home. I will Oh, this is a decrease row, guys. Frogging. I'm frogging. Okay. Um, I will say that the lack of human interaction does get to me. So twice a week, I try to leave the house. One day to work at the library, and one day to work at the a coffee shop with some friends, and that helps me. But human interaction and like being in the sun and things like that, it can get a bit tough. I miss the interactions of an office, though I'm extremely blessed to be able to work from home. Like it's such a privilege to be able to work from home. So I'm very grateful for it. And I like to travel. Like I think if I didn't travel, it would be worse for me because I'm able to travel a lot, I think that helps. Also, speaking of travel, I'm probably going to be traveling a lot over the next 2 months for work. So the lives might, I don't know. Like, uh, I don't. I'm going to try to keep doing the lives, but if I'm not here, I'm not here. So I'm just warning you. I can't. I was dying laughing on the way like a freak alone in my room. Sometimes work be testing you, literally. Renee's fun. I'll say it, she's fun. Same here as trying to explain at work and no one thought it was funny, but I was still cackling. Oh my gosh, yeah, the crying frogs. Thank y'all for the crying frogs. Library, yes. Love. Our local library is great too. They've got like sewing classes, they got 3D printers, like they've got cool stuff. And they've got a plant exchange. Like you can go and put in propagations and take one, and they've got seeds too. It's great. I think it was your every row reminder of the strings really helped a lot. Okay. It was nice seeing the differences. Okay, cool. Okay. If it's worth, then I would consider doing that in the future for tapestries. I was just like, is this worth it? Is this worth it? Working from home keeps other parts of your life more flexible. Yes. That's the thing is that like uh, that's it. It makes life so flexible, especially because I don't know. Yeah, I'm very grateful for that. Not having to commute. I mean, I the fact that even if I work an hour longer, like I could work an it at when I worked in an office, it would take me, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes to get home. So like I could work a whole extra hour from my office, shut my laptop and be home before, you know what I mean? Someone who's commuting. And that is so lucky. So lucky. Um, Brooke will get to your message. Sorry, what? What did I miss? How dare you travel for your livelihood? I know. No stress on the lives. Okay, thanks. I was thinking, I know I just said that I don't like doing the vlogs, and this is better than the vlogs, but I was thinking if I want to do member only videos, the vlogs could be fun for member only videos. And then I can I could do like stuff when I travel and stuff like that. So if the members, if y'all would like that, let me know. I'm playing with the idea. I haven't fully committed yet, but I thought it could be okay. No stress with the lives, thank you. I wish I had a cool job where I could travel from time to time. It's nice. Um it again, it's a privilege. I'm very lucky. Lots of places to see and enjoy. Exactly. Speaking of 3D printers, my fiance is 3D printing a random creation that came to his brain one night. He had to fix it in the reprint. 3D printers are crazy. I admire anyone that like takes the time to learn them, but they're so cool. I don't know. The fact that you could just print freaking whatever you want is crazy. I dreamed of being a librarian not only for the books, but for the organization. Oh, yes, I agree. I would love to own a bookstore. That would be my dream. I live in a small town, so the only real option here are fast food, warehouse, Amazon, retail. It's so, ugh. I'm so sorry about that. And I feel like during COVID, everyone was like, get a remote job. But 90% of the remote jobs are like customer service or things that just beat you down. You know what I mean? Like, or like data analysts and things like that, which some data analyst jobs are fine. Some customer service jobs are fine. But I feel like people, in order to get the benefits of the work from home job, are willing to take just jobs that just suck, which I know someone has to take them. You know what I mean? Someone has to work them. It's just a bummer that not many of the work from home jobs are good, you know? Love me a vlog. Okay, okay. That would be cool. I'd like those videos. Okay, special vlogs, but yeah, that's what I was thinking. And I feel like if it's for the members, it won't be as I don't know, it won't be as stressful for me to do. Did y'all hear that car? Motorcycle? Oh, oh, something's happening. Okay, something's happening. Whatever. Trust me, somebody who's been remote for a good while, there are pros and cons to it. I totally agree. Totally agree. Me at your vlogs. That's such a cute little face. Brooke, my fiance, 3D printed me a cat yarn ball. I love that. I've thought about doing those using a yarn ball. I've never have before. Without telling us where you work, can you say what industry? I'm in adjacent to science. I labs. Science labs is kind of my area, I would say. Um and thank you for being I appreciate y'all being chill about me being freaked out about talking about my work. Wait, wait. I've done something. I've done something. Give me a second. Guys, I got a freaking frog. I got a frog. I messed up. I got a frog. Whoops. A woman in STEM. Yes, 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 yes. Science, science, science. We love, yeah. The frog emotes. Oh, they're so cute. I got super lucky. My mother-in-law recommended me to get her friend. Wait. Recommended me to her friend and got me an insurance work from home job. Oh yeah, yeah. They needed non-customer facing reports gremlin. Oh, that's great. People go wild on a Friday night. They literally do, especially because I live near a college campus. They go crazy. It's really sweet of him. He was healing from his illness, now managed. Oh, I needed something to keep busy, so he asked me if I wanted anything. That's so sweet to be not feeling well and to do that. So kind. I love sweet stories about people's sweet partners. The kids get crazy, and it makes me feel like I'm old because I'm like, you kids need to stop, get off my lawn and stop being so loud. You know, all those good things. They get crazy. And it's also just funny. I don't know, looking at college kids, you're like, ah, I remember when I was a college kid, and you see the girls all walking around ready to go out, and they're all wearing the same jeans and the same like white tank top, and you're like, ah, memories. You know what I mean? It's just cute. I live near a college campus too, and they posted a party with 100 people last weekend. I was like, oh my gosh. No, literally. And I'm like, how are we doing that? You're like, sometimes you look back at the things you did in college, you're like, I'm glad I'm okay. I'm glad that ended up okay. Got to do the data entry problem solving reports. Is that Ollie, do you have pretty flexible hours? Is it kind of like if you get the work done, you're fine or no? So noisy, yes. My partner was like, "We should crash," and I was like, "Wait." My partner was like, "We should crash," and I was like, "We go to bed by 10." What? I'm sorry. I don't understand. Oh, crash the party. I get it. I thought you meant crash as in go to sleep. I was like, "So you're both saying the same thing." I get it. Um, that is a ton of people. I work in a grocery store. Um While I like my job, I do not like corporate. Yeah. Thankfully, we're a union. Our contract is up this summer. Oh, desperately hoping we go on strike. Wow. Okay. I hope the same for you, and I hope you get good benefits from it. Um, I hope it's a beneficial. You have a good outcome from it. I was tech support for a cell phone company until health issues forced me to quit. Ugh, I'm sorry about that, Amy. I feel like I don't know. There are some jobs that I feel like just make current or existing conditions so much worse because they're just so stressful and stuff like that. Mm. Oh, got busted? I work in prior authorization, so mostly data entry while managing the phone queue. Ugh, the phone queue, talking on the phone. It sucks. I work 8 to 5 with an hour lunch and a few breaks, and my boss is super flexible and hands off. She's just to bully me to take breaks and days off. That sounds like you. That sounds like you. That's good though. She's an advocate for you. I don't know if I told y'all, but I had a manager ask me. I was over the past few weeks. I've been working more than I should, and for the first time at this company, a manager asked me how much I was working, honestly, like to tell her honestly, and I told her I'm working a lot. And um, she told me to take some time off. Like, she said, whenever you can find the time, you need to make that time back by taking off. And I was like, wow, like I've never had anyone care. You know what I mean? Because at my company, we all kind of know we're all going to work a lot. And so usually it's just we all suffer in silence and we all suffer together. But she was like, I'm a manager. You're not. I get paid to work these hours. You don't. Take some breaks. And I was like, all right. All right. Mhm. Nice thing about working on the phone is you could just pretend the call breaks. Oh, yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I'm in a tunnel as I sit at my desk. They're my reports. No one else can touch them. I hear that, Ollie. I'm like, it was funny. I was talking to a new hire about like my experience at work, and she was asking how like I've gotten like leadership opportunities and stuff. And I was like, well, I start doing things because I want them done the way I want them done. You know what I mean? I don't like the way other people do them because I want to do them the way I do them because I'm right. And she was like, oh. I was like, sorry. That's the answer. Most people don't care enough about, you know, XYZ, like things at work that objectively don't really matter, like the structure of a status report, the template for an Excel or the format of a PowerPoint. People don't really care, and I care, so I start doing it. Your boss seems cool. She was cool. Unfortunately, I have a new manager now, but she's great. There are instances where the phone call scenario just allows for a call drop. Yeah, I used to follow like on TikTok, people who were customer service reps, and they would record like bad phone calls, and you could hear people screaming through the phone. It's crazy talk. I mean, the people who deal with people who deal with people. Y'all got this. My hearts go out to you. I'm getting my wisdom teeth out in a couple weeks. Honestly, looking forward to it because I'll get 10 days off. I love that. That's great. I hope the healing process is quick so you can enjoy those 10 days. Okay, one second. I got to drink more water. Y'all have me talking tonight. Talking, talking, talking. I also want to make an eating emoji. I don't have one. I'd like one. Actually, one second. Okay. My boss found out I was doing double the work I should have been doing for 2 years. She was so upset. No, that was something I had to learn at work. My mom was like, I remember crying to my mom, "Oh, I'm doing so much. I have so much to do, and I keep getting more on my plate." She was like, "Well, did you tell your manager you can't do anymore?" And I was like, "No." And she said, "Well, how, if they have all their own work, how are they supposed to know what you have to do? Like, how do they know you have too much work until you tell them?" I was like, "It's a good question." So now I'm better about that. So I feel like at first I thought, "Oh, they're giving me this because I have to do it because they're forcing me to." She was like, "No, they probably wouldn't give this to you if you said no. But because you're saying yes, they're giving it to you like they think you can do it. Just say no." And I was like, "Oh." So now I say no. Sometimes. Mm. Now some days I finish way too early and sit there bored. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. Yes, we get lost in the Bible working. I totally agree. Like I'm one of those people where I've had a few slow days and now I'm like, okay, I want to get back to it. Mm. I was so bummed out from work. Ugh, I'm sorry about that, Amy. Oh, I just threw my chapstick. Really, a manager, a teacher, a professor, like they make or break your experience at school and work. Does anyone at work know about your social media presence? Unfortunately, yes, only because at work when you travel, we give each other our phone numbers. So then I get recommended to people on social media, and that shit pisses me off because I turn that off on my social medias, like on my privacy on my phone. I turn that off and people still get recommended. And I'm like, I don't want it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. It's not like I'm freaking stripping on social media, which shouldn't be an issue anyway. That's a whole other thing. But I don't like that I turn that off and people still find me. It just bothers me. Um, I get in the groove and you cannot distract me. Literally same. Oh right, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm having spiced hibiscus tea. I got really lucky with my wisdom teeth because I only had two top ones removed, and my brother had 2 bottom, so that sucked, so he had to, like, flush out, you know what I mean, salt water and all that stuff. I didn't really have to because it's on the top, gravity, and I think I rinsed it out a little bit, but not really. My sister had all 4, and she had a brutal time. My work is just boring after a while, and I'm like, yeah, I'm lucky that my job changes a lot, so thankfully I get variety, which means which brings its own challenges, but thankfully I don't get bored because I'm one of those people like you, like, I'm like, "I wanna be challenged," you know? We're all in one group. Oh, yeah, yeah. We're all science, insurance, and dental people. Yeah, me chugging my water. Yeah, girl, I let the work pile up because otherwise nothing will change. Yeah, literally, people. Yep, at some point you just have to say, like, especially when, and it's rough because the people like us who have a hard work ethic and care and want to do a lot of work, we don't want to let things slide, but like you can only it has to be a team, you know what I mean? The more you do, the more they will expect. So true. And if you're working for a big company, They don't give an F about you. You know, that's something that my parents remind me, like, as much as I care about this work, we're just a number, and they would fire me at the drop of a hat, a drop of a pin, drop of a hat. Like, they would fire me, you know what I mean, and not care at all. And so that's kind of that's what encourages me to just set up boundaries, literally. Not even like I still do all my work and I still do probably more than I should, but saying no sometimes. I love work from home, but I'm also able to go and enjoy that too. That's what I miss. I miss the hybrid. In Florida, I would work from home some days, work in the office some days. They're abusing the good season employees. Yes. Ugh. And then people start to quit and they're like, what's going on? It's like, come on. My job is different than the rest of the team, so no one realized the amount was doing. Oh no. It felt like they were stealing my stuff when they were helping me. Oh, you finished your blobfish. Yay. Oh wait, this is for you. This is for you, Killian. Yay, your blobfish. Don't set yourself on fire to keep someone else warm. I heard that phrase for the first time recently and I like sat down. I was like, wow. So true. So true. Especially at work. Especially at work, especially in your relationships, especially in everything. So true. The team I was on before they decided to shuffle things around. Oh, that was oh wait. I saw it coming, started downsizing, lost my leader after I quit. I found oh yeah. Yeah, you start to realize the ship's going down. Hoping I can get my MA license in the next few years so I can have something stable where I can move somewhere and know I can find a job. What's an MA license? Sorry. Yeah, you look at all the cheering little emotes. So cute. Yeah, everyone change your desktop backgrounds to that phrase. Do it. You do, yes, manifest that. Oh, medical assistant. Thank you. That'd be great, Chantel. That'd be great. Sometimes I think about going back to school. I'm like, maybe I should become a nurse or something like that, or do some maybe go into radiology or something like that. I don't know. Become a rad tech or something. But I think all of my prerequisites have expired. So, because for a while I was like, I actually was having kind of a panic where I was like, oh, I really like my job and I like what I do, but uh what if in 6 years, I want to go back into kind of a medical field? What do I do? Because my credentials are going to expire, blah, blah, blah. And so I was kind of freaking out about it. And my mom was like, Brooke, you enjoy what you're doing? Just sit there. You know what I mean? Just be, and if you have to redo your credentials, you have to redo. So don't be a nurse. Yeah, I honestly don't think I could be a nurse because I don't like people. No offense. Like, I like medicine on animals. I don't like it on people. But radiology, I think I could do. I want to be a nurse, but nope. Yeah. And nurses just get abused, man. I mean, they just get treated. I mean, just like teachers, just like, they just get brutal. But yeah, I don't like people enough to deal with that. So I think if I did go into medical field, I would do radiology or like ultrasounds or something like that. I did a lot of research into it actually. Mhm. Your partner wants to be rad tech. I love that. Eventually, I'd love to go be rad tech. It's good. Ooh, I've heard such good things about the pit, Amy. Have we talked about that on here before? There's job security. So true. I'll write you an LOL. What? An LOL. What? There's a reason the mean girls in high school become nurses. My job is so demanding, I'm unable to do more. Oh, so I just got my prerequisites done for an RN program. That's great. Yeah, I want to watch The Pit. I've heard great things. Great things. People who work in radiology seem so chill. Yes. Radiology and surgery are my most recommended departments for people in healthcare. Yeah, with the lab stuff. Yeah, I couldn't. This is my thing. I have done my fair share of um I've been in my fair share of surgeries. They're too long. They're too long. I can't do it. My legs hurt, my knees hurt. I get bored. I can't like. I remember shadowing. I worked at a vet, and that was at the time where I wanted to go to vet school. And I remember being in surgeries and, like, assisting and stuff like this, and I was like, "This shit is so" I was like, "I can't do this." I was like, "My knees hurt, I wanna sit down." You've been live for over 2 hours. I know, I was just thinking, I was like, "Should I go?" But I'm having fun. I didn't finish my prereqs, but thank you for the manifested pre-celebration. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said, "I just got my prereqs done." Oh, sorry. I understand. I took 3 years to get full-time, we got a new assistant manager, he's most of the problem. Hub's going to a trade job, and once he's licensed, I'm debating going back to part-time for my sanity. I get that. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oral surgery is fun. I can't with the teeth, dude. I did like doing dentals on dogs, though. Have I told you this, Moon Jelly? I loved it, mostly because their teeth dogs' teeth are disgusting because owners take brush your dog's teeth. If you have a dog, brush your dog's teeth. You need to brush your dog's teeth, okay? And it was like, I mean, doing a dental on some dogs and just seeing all the plaque, it all comes off in one piece. We saw some freaky stuff. We've seen dogs with holes. Are you okay with me talking about this? I've seen dogs with holes in their tongue where their canines poke through. Like I've seen some crazy stuff in the dentals. They let me do a dental on my dog. Loved it. But humans, I don't want to do human mouth, man. I don't know. It's like I can deal with a gross mouth on a dog because they can't brush their teeth. You know what I mean? But human teeth. Oh, I don't want to. No. I'm okay. I'm okay. Surge's long working path. Yes, pathology. I have chronic kidney stones. Oh, and dislocated joints. I see rad techs pretty often. I love mine. They're so nice. That's so good. I hope they make your experience better. But you'll 100% looking like a shrimp at the end of the day. Oh my gosh. I miss the fun science part of lab work. Yes. No, I miss my lab, man. I see, I like structure in my life. I like repetition. I liked going into the lab every single day and doing the same things every single day. It made me happy. It was a lot of structure and I enjoyed it. I miss making media. I miss running the same tests. I don't miss the PCR machine that would break every single day. Okay, good night, Chantel. Have a good night. Brush your cat's teeth. Great. I love dental videos on mute. Yeah. I can smell it. Smell I can smell the dental tools and I'd love to go into forensic sciences or mortuary science, but school is so expensive. Oh, I believe that. That's cool though. My sister is always been very into forensics. Um, it ended up kind of leading her into psychology a little bit, but she's very into forensic psychology. She likes that. Structure and repetition. Yes, Ale. My partner and I were talking about how so many people like want to lose weight or want to gain weight or do XYZ. And we were just talking about how hard it is because 90% of the planet doesn't have doesn't enjoy such extreme structure. But I was like, it was easier for me to like meet my goals because I am so like I'm so reliant on structure. It makes my brain very happy. Some community colleges have programs you can apply to. Oh, for free. That's great. Was your PCR machine bags? I don't know. I mean, it's been years. Get to use VDOS? What's that? Vital Immigrant Defense Advocacy. I'm guessing it's not that. Immunoassay diagnostics. That sounds right. Oh, we did not use this. Can y'all hear my partner playing? Um, performance food pathogen detection? Pathogen detection? We used to test for salmonella and such. No, I don't. On food and listeria. So the main stuff we did was no, I've never used this before. Well, we didn't do like is this for food? Food testing? Because most when I worked in the lab, it was all urine, fecals, and semen sometimes, and sometimes tissue. So it was mostly just like your dog is a UTI. Sorry, you know what I mean? Hey, Jessica, welcome back. Oh, food and dog treats. Oh, okay, I'm with it. I'm with it. No, yeah, we never use something like that. Most of our tests, I mean, 90% of what we would do is we would just um, get our samples, inoculate a plate, grow cultures, and then our microbiologist would look at it, and then we would run PCRs, and that was like that was 100% of our work. We would gram stain, do things like that, but that was basically it. And then sometimes we would do our I love your glasses. Thanks, Jessica. Um, we would do we would sometimes do immuno tests on we would do ELISAs on horses a lot, and that's basically it. That's all we would do. That's all. Now that I realize I've been on here for 2 hours, I'm getting tired, guys. Might need to call it. It's almost 11 o'clock for me. So anyone else who's later than me, we're all up late, no matter where we live, most likely, unless we're in Europe. Okay, I think I had to go to bed. It's midnight. Yeah, I'm like back 7 system was a nightmare. It would have so many errors if you got it contaminated with salmonella or listeria. You had to deep clean the whole app. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, guys. I think Amy's like, let's keep going. But you know what? I've got 10 minutes till 11, so I'll stay for 10 more minutes and then I'm out skis, okay? I think that's good. 10 more minutes. Amy's like, let's keep going. I'm just vibing, enjoying the the color pool party. Sorry? Has everyone made good progress on their projects? It's midnight for me, but chill vibes. Yeah, that's the goal. That's the dream. Pumpkin time Cinderella. Yeah, literally. I did drink a whole water bottle before bed. Oh gosh, you're gonna wake up in the middle of the night. Good luck. I've been having too much fun. I made 10 rows. You know, I made a whole triangle, so I'm gonna say this was a whole leg. So I'm gonna say this was semi-productive. I mean, it was productive. I was literally in bed and got the notification you were live in a room. This is Killian. Yeah, I think I got 2 rows done. That's okay, guys. This was a yapping stream. It was a good excuse to finish a blobfish. Exactly. Exactly. My gosh, my poor. Not a party animal, just an insomniac. Oh no. I'm sorry. Um, wait a second. We're not supposed to decrease. Brooke. So I'm getting tired. I was watching anime and got the notification. Moon Jelly's doing the Hunter x Hunter exam run. So funny. Okay, yeah. This is inspiring me. I will start on days that I'm going live. I will post that I'm going live. You don't need to leave, Jessica. You're good. I just don't answer super personal questions on stream. Yeah, Naruto jelly. Love. Um okay, guys. So the commands that I'm going to do, the commands that I've written down. I'm going to do a random project generator for when people want project advice. Um I'm going to do random insults to Brooke when you do the exclamation mark yap. Um and then yeah, that sounds good. Oh, okay, we want to do oh, we can't do that. Never mind, never mind. And then we want to add emotes. We got the yarn ball. We want to add Ophelia email. That's my homework. I'm just thinking about my homework tonight. Really tomorrow. I need to find a good picture for Ophelia. That's what I need to do. And I think I've got it. Um okay, good night. I've got a picture. I took a picture of her with a knit ear warmer on, and it's really funny. So I think I'm gonna do that one. Thanks, Ollie. Yeah, yeah. Guys, what are our actions at the end of this call? I believe that's what I'm doing right now. I was, talking to friends the other day, and I almost used a really corporate term, and I was like, "I need to go." I was like, "I need to stop. I need to turn my brain off real quick." Yes, next steps, guys. We gotta be prepared. We gotta be prepared. So funny. Thank y'all so much for this live, though. This was great, and there were so many gifted subs, and I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Oh, oh, and now I'm gonna try I wanna try a oh, another action for me is I wanna try a members only live chat. So maybe I'll try that this weekend. Yeah, should we turn on Copilot, guys, and have our notes going? I watched a YouTube on how to make emotes and possibly draw some for. Oh my gosh, no! Like we should talk about this separately, and I can we can figure out paying and all that stuff at a later point. Share the notes. Y'all don't. It's really not. It's really not. It's literally 3 lines. um. Anyway, happy to support you, kiddo. Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all are sweet. Y'all are nice people. Okay. I need to add that to my notes though. What was I gonna say? Oh, members only live posting about lives on day of. Okay, we're gonna organize this now. Actions, Nightbot. Okay, there we go. It's organized. Oh, okay. Also, this is a good time to be closing at the live because I'm about to run out of yarn, y'all. I'm about to start my next. I'm about to have to take a kick off the wall. We're getting close. Oh wait, I'm I'm good. Am I supposed to decrease now? Okay, have a good night, Jessica. I'm thinking about when I have to do the border for these legs, and I'm not looking forward to it. The borders kind of suck. Yes, see you next time. Having to count because I don't know. I can never get the borders right on the first try, so I always have to count and redo, and it takes me a while. But as we saw from finishing the last star onesie, it's important to make it right. I want to ask y'all questions. Hey guys, what happens to the next row? Let me know. Okay, let me know. Oh, I also need to add a um, current project Nightbot command, and I'll add like the pattern information and stuff like that. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. I'll just have to like turn that on and off or something before lives. Like I don't know. Sometimes it won't be applicable. Like for my scrap sweater, there's not much to say about that. But for this one, I can link the pattern. Ooh, Japanese. That's good. That's good. Is that a that's good? That's not. Is that offensive? I don't think it is. But is it? Well, do we think that's not to say anything to you, Killian, but I think it makes sense. Rook is practicing her. Ooh, Babylonian. Okay, I think I'm gonna change it to that. I'm gonna change it to that just in case. Just in case. I agree with you, Killian, but why not make sure? We're all thinking the same thing. Seems like you're about fourth leg of the stars, third position, about to turn your work. You got it. Maybe you had something congratulating yourself when you finish. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Autumn. Okay. That's a good idea. You're good. I got you. I don't know if it's offensive, but it is funny. I agree. Babylonian is good. Did you come up with that, Ollie? Did both y'all come up with those actually? Those are both good. Babylonian. It's kind of funny. Post project treat. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. It's officially 11. So I think I'm gonna head out. We've made somewhat good progress. Um, we've done we've done I didn't do this leg with y'all, I don't think. But I did this leg And did I? I didn't do both of these with y'all. No, I just did this one. Part of a next leg. So you've heard it before. Okay. Yeah, but Ollie, did you come up with that? I'm confused. Anyway, so yeah, we're doing good. It's late. We're all going a little crazy. That's okay. I appreciate y'all for I can't even talk. The Towers of Babel, childhood religion kicking in. Love that. You showed up with one leg. Okay, yeah. So I worked one leg with y'all. We got halfway through another. I hope everyone else made good progress on their projects. Um, and thanks for hanging out with me late tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the gifted subs tonight. It was great. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna head out. I hope everyone has a good Friday night and a good weekend. I will see y'all at some point. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. Get some sleep. Bye.